Hey guys, Robert Webb here with the Destination NJ home selling team. Today, we're bringing you a new market update for Somerset, New Jersey. We're doing something a little bit different today. We're actually going to take a look at the first quarter in compared to the first quarter of 2020. Before we get into it, I want to make sure that you smash the subscribe button and the like button if you want to keep seeing this type of content come to you to keep you current. And if you have any questions in this crazy market, I invite you to call me. My information's in the description down below. I love answering questions. My team and I are always here for you. Now, let's jump into the data. The first quarter of 2021 saw 218 new listings hit the market. When we compare that to the first quarter of 2020, that's actually a 23% decrease in the amount of inventory available. That's what's the majority of what's leading to all the crazy buyer sales happening right now is a lack of inventory. Now, the inventory that came out ranged anywhere from $135 all the way up to $949,000 with an average listing price of $403,000. When we compare that to last year, it was $403,000 as well. Now, of the 218 that we saw listed in this quarter, we've already seen 186 of them sell and go under contract. But let's take a look at what those numbers really look like in terms of price. We saw an average sales price the first quarter of 2021 of $387,000. That's a 15% year over year increase compared to 2020, where we saw an average sales price of $338,000. In the days on market decreased dramatically. Last year, we saw an average of 66 days on market to get your home from listed to under contract. Now in 2021, in the first quarter, we saw an average days on market of 41 days. That's a 38% decrease year over year. Now, let's break the data down into the single family side and then the townhouse and condo side. On the single family side, of the 189 homes that listed, 122 of them were single families. That represents a 35% decrease in the single family inventory year over year. We saw an average list price of $480,000, representing a 1% increase over 2020, which was $475,000. Now, let's take a look at what that looks like in terms of the actual sold data. We saw an average sales price last year in 2020 of $394,000. This year in 2021 Q1, we saw an average sales price of $451,000, representing a 14% year over year increase on the single family side. The homes have really gone crazy. In New Jersey, we've seen about a 12% average. So Somerset has done a little bit better, which is great. Now, the average days on market last year, we saw an average of 66 days on market. This year, we saw an average of 50 days on market, representing a 24% decrease in the amount of time it takes to get your home under contract. Now, on the townhome and condo side, we saw 96 new properties list, which actually represents a 3% increase in inventory from 2020 quarter one. We saw an average list price of $307,000 per townhome and condo, which is up a staggering 19% year over year compared with $258 in Q1 of 2020. Now, on the sold data side, the numbers are the exact same as a single family side. We saw an average sales price increase 14% year over year from $257 up to $293,000 in Q1 of 2021, with an average days on market of 33 days, which is 51% of a decrease year over year compared with 67 days last year. Somerset has been one of the hottest markets I've seen in the heart of NJ. The prices have been above average in terms of what people are listing for, what they're selling for, compared with a roughly 11 to 12% average in central New Jersey. So I don't really expect this to stop anytime soon. Somerset brings good schools, great locations, and a vibe that people just want to be a part of. If you like this content, make sure you subscribe. And if you have any questions, give me a call, email me. My information's down below, and I'll see you next month.